Hey everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Today we're going to be drawing Hanma from Tokyo Revengers. So just a portrait of him with the short, sort of spiky up hair. Sort of the classic sort of view of him. I'm on landscape orientation paper. Use a pencil and eraser and hit pause if I go too fast. Let's start with his eyes. Center point of my page is about here. I'd say that's where his nose will end up being. So we just come up over to the right hand side a little bit and we will just start with his eyelid. So, where's my picture gone? There. Okay. So, diagonal up first and then across. And he's got sort of a spike sort of on the end of this eye here, like on the end of his eyelash. And then this will come down underneath like so. And then we'll bring it straight across the bottom like that. And then you can like thicken up the top eyelid if you want. So now his iris, so we just have a circle sort of with the top cut off. So we just have like a curved line, kind of like a bracket line just here. Same on this side. Just carving around there. Pupil in the middle. Like so. Right, so then we'll go over and do the other eye. So diagonal line again. So you can fit maybe just about an eye in between. So the width of his eye will fit in between his two eyes, right? Just about. It's tight, but it'll just about fit, I think, the width of his eye. We'll go just in there, and that's where his next eye will start. So we go diagonal up again. We try and line them up, and then we go across. Like so. And then it kind of spikes down here. Comes across here. Right. And then this comes straight across then again, like so. And then his iris just here, and pupil like so. He has some lines around his eye. Do some on this side as well. And then eyelid line up, down, something similar, down that way. And then his eyebrows, so just flat across here, like so, and then we thicken them up. So we do the same on this side. Across flat at first. We go diagonal up. And then bring them down. Like so. Right, so his nostrils, just down here for his nose. Alright, so now his mouth, so we got a basic sort of downturned kind of mouth, comes across, down like so, and then his bottom lip, just line underneath here, curves around the sides. And his chin, curves around the bottom, just there. Check the proportions of things now, so eyes to nose is about the same as nose to chin. So like nostrils to say top eyelid, like a top eyelash line is about the same as nose to chin. And then nose to bottom lip area, about the same as bottom lip area to chin, roughly speaking. Okay. So once you get those proportions, you can go for the jaw. So we go up the side of his face, We start to curve around just in between his mouth and his nose here. Just here, and then we go up the side of his face now. And we'll just stop sort of beside the eyebrows. Right, so we'll add his ears. So they stick out quite a bit, right? So on this side, it curves around down to there. We got an earring, a long earring. It's kind of, they're really straight actually, so maybe a ruler. Like that. And then the earlobe comes in underneath. And then another earring at the back. Like so. And then lines coming across. Like so. And then the other ear, similar, sort of line them up. And then we go around the back, down for his earlobe. And your earlobes line up where the character is looking straight forward. The earlobes line up with the nose, and the top of the ears sort of line up, in this case, with the eyes. Usually it's the eyebrows, but in this case it's the eyes. So, ear ligaments, easiest way is always just this letter J sort of thing, right? To get you started anyway. Right, like that. And then you can add more inside. More sort of stuff like this. Right, like so. So then it's hairline, right? So the middle of his hair, just here. So let's say eyebrows to hairline. It's about the same as eyebrows to middle of his face here, just above the nose, right? Just so you don't make the eyebrows the forehead too big. So this then sort of bumps around for like hairlines and things. And then this will come down side of his head like that. And we do kind of the same thing over here. Right, so side of his head is shaved, so it comes up around into there. Into there. And then we have like this sort of spiky hair coming up this way. This will probably go up off the top of my page now. It just comes to a point. If you have more room, you can fit it in. Just goes up to a point somewhere up here. And then we have a yellow or gold dyed section. Like so. Right, so his neck, real long necks in Tokyo Revengers, like so. neckline, neckline there. And then his trapezius will come down this way. Trapezius goes that way. And then the collar of his shirt comes down here, comes down to a V in the middle. And then around there. Then the back of it comes down like so. And it has like a seam or stitching that runs down. Follow that line again. And then we have some buttons. And some areas where the buttons go in. Like so. And then just his shoulders travel off the bottom of the page. Like that. I always say head width is how far out you want to bring your shoulders. So the width of his face, maybe not his ears, width of his face, shoulder area, right? And then armpit lines, shoulder out again, and collarbones finally, like so. That's it. How to draw Hanma from Tokyo Revengers. Hope it's helpful, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.